I heard that the priest Tremaine was going to perform an exorcism, but I didn't go. I don't see why we all have to spend every moment captive to what is lurking underneath our town. I know that many have died at the hands of these monsters, but we need to try to go on. I know that you have come here to free Tristram from the clutches of darkness, and I hope that one day we can live in peace again. If you are to battle such a fierce opponent, may light be your guide and your defender. I will keep you in my thoughts. A treasure map? Do you have it with you? Let me see. It looks like this is pretty old, and some of the buildings in the town are not on this map. Oh, I wish I could go and look for the treasure with you, but I have to start work soon. Well, a caravan of some very important people did stop here, but that was quite a while ago. They had strange accents and were starting on a long journey, as I recall. I don't see how you could hope to find anything that they would have been carrying. The best person to ask about that sort of thing would be our storyteller. Cain is very knowledgeable about ancient writings, and that is easily the oldest-looking piece of paper that I have ever seen. Pray your pardon, but I have something to tell you that you may find interesting. It was the strangest thing. While drinking at the tavern, Farnham was rambling about something called Azurath. He also said something about a fallen angel. It was hard to understand him because he was very drunk and disoriented, but I seem to remember something about a key in a barrel. He also kept covering his face and repeating the word Iswal over and over again. You know, now that I think about it, maybe it wasn't a key in a barrel, but a barrel that was the key. Does that make any more sense? Azurath and Iswal. I don't know why I didn't remember that story earlier. I've heard it often enough from my grandmother and Cain the storyteller. Well, I hope that my information was still more of a help than a hindrance. May light guide you, my friend. My grandmother often tells me stories about the strange forces that inhabit the graveyard outside of the church, and it may well interest you to hear one of them. She said that if you were to leave the proper offering in the cemetery, enter the cathedral to pray for the dead, and then return, the offering would be altered in some strange way. I don't know if this is just the talk of an old sick woman, but anything seems possible these days. I know that my grandmother's story seems strange, but the graveyard does have many mysteries surrounding it. It couldn't hurt you to put something there and see what happens, could it? Maybe you will find out something that will help us all. My grandmother had a dream about you last night. She said that in her dream you used your bare hands to defeat one of those foul monsters that lurk under the church. When it died, it exploded into fabulous treasure. Although she was a bit frightened by her dream, she was able to describe the beast quite clearly to me. My grandmother had that exact same dream again. She said you were quite brave and seemed very pleased with your prize.
A bold tale indeed. My limited time beneath the cathedral leaves me poorly equipped to offer you any help with this. But, as always, you'll find Cain well versed in legends and folklore. The blade Azurath. Ugh, it's legend! It was cast by the angelic weaponsmith, Sinadid, and tempered within the fires of judgment. Whoever wields this weapon will find the legions of hell at his feet. If you found this blade, I would begin to truly believe that you could end the nightmare that has befallen our town. I'm afraid that I've neither heard nor seen a place that matches your vivid description, my friend. Perhaps Cain the storyteller could be of some help. Farnham speaks of a place that exists, at least in legend. Warriors would go to a place at the edge of hell to gird themselves for battle against the armies of darkness. If the stories are true, untold treasures could lie upon this island of the sunless sea. Ah, you speak of an ancient and evil weapon. Tread lightly in this area, for the legends of Shadowfang are as black as a moonless winter night. Crafted within the Hellforge, Shadowfang can rend the very soul from whoever it strikes. Ah, I do not envy you if it is in your mind to defeat the one who wields it. May light protect you, brave hero. A what? This is foolishness! There's no treasure buried here in Tristram. Let me see that. Look, these drawings are inaccurate. They don't match our town at all. I'd keep my mind on what lies below the cathedral. and not what lies below our topsoil. I've never seen a map of this sort before. Where'd you get it? Ugh, although I have no idea how to read this, Cain or Adrian may be able to provide the answers that you seek. Oh, I'm in luck! A caravan has stopped just outside the village and is taking supplies to the lands of the east. Certain items will bring a special price. If you can get them for me, we can both turn a nice profit if you can deliver the right goods to me. What do you say? Oh, you're just in time. The caravan is leaving tonight. Here is your cut, friend. I believe that I may have found a way to greatly improve some weapons. If you can bring me what I need, I'd be willing to try out my idea. And if it works, it's yours. I still think I can improve the right weapon. Let me just do this, and this, and this. Ah, it works! Take this back and give it a try. I'm working on a method for strengthening armor. Unfortunately, I don't have what I need just now. If you could possibly bring me what I require, the first one is yours. I still think I can strengthen the right armor. You know what you need to bring me. Good find! See if this works any better for you. If you come across any enchanted equipment, I could try to learn how it is crafted, and then use those methods for my own creations. I should probably start with something easy. I still think that I can strip the knowledge of enchantments if you bring me a certain item. Thank you, oh great and mighty customer, champion. This will take some study. Done. Keep your eyes open for a figurine made of iron. I have uncovered some old records concerning a specific type of figurine and the secrets of metal crafting that it holds. I know that the right figurine could be quite powerful. If you see what I'm looking for, get it and bring it to me straight away. Oh, the secrets of this metal are fantastic. Oh, how I could make the right item gleam with power. If you deliver to me the right item so I can combine it with this metal, I could craft something worthy of the warriors of heaven. Your efforts are not in vain. It seems that all is as I had hoped. I trust you will find this useful in your battles below.
No, you can't make me go back there. I won't let you take me. Too much pain. Too many dead. Can't get the blood out of my eyes. My mouth.
You're gonna hunt down a demon? Is that what you said? I know I didn't hear that. Because nobody hunts down demons. No, nobody. Hey, let me see that. Thanks. Listen here. Come close. I don't know if you know what I know, but you have really got something here. That's a map. Hey, you there. Come here. Listen up. You know about the island where angels watch? Pick the right rocks, but you better shield your eyes. Shield everything. I know, 'cause I've been there and... Hell, no one ever listens to me. Somewhere, I ain't too sure, but somewhere under the church, there's a whole pile of gold. Gleaming, shining, just waiting for someone to get it.
Horizon was insane. There are forces with which one does not interfere. It would not surprise me if you found only the charred remains of this damn fool. Farnham is often confused, but he speaks a powerful name when the word Iswal passes his lips. Cain would be able to tell you in much greater detail the legend of this warrior. I suppose it isn't beyond the realm of possibility if you could bear being in that room again. Your description of the atrocities committed there would be enough to keep me far from it. For once, I can vouch for Farnham's extraordinary claim. There are many mentions in the books that I've been reading about a place of great healing where warriors of light would go to mend the wounds sustained in the Sin War. If you could find this place, it would most assuredly be to the benefit of us all. I was asked to assist in the exorcism. My skills were able to ease the poor man's suffering as Tremaine drove the demon from his body. While I was treating him for an exceptionally high fever, he spoke of a place of searing heat. The tortured fellow cried out about hell and falling into a pit of flame. I could not make any sense of it, and thankfully, he soon recovered. I really don't have time to discuss some map you are looking for. I have many sick people that require my help, and yours as well. I can't make much of the writing on this map, but perhaps Adria or Cain could help you decipher what this refers to. I can see that it is a map of the stars in our sky, but any more than that is beyond my talents. My friend, I must speak with you. While going to help a sick villager, I came upon a demon in the town. I fled from the house and accidentally left the door open in my haste. I pray that the vile creature is still in there. Please, help us before it comes for us all. These creatures must be banished from our town. To my shame, I left the door open, but that should make it all the easier for you to find the house. Once again, the town is in your debt. It is only your strength and force of will that can lead us out of this evil time. Once again, I require your strong arm and quick wits to aid the people of this town. I am in need of certain reagents to help fight the plagues that the demons have unleashed on the land by their very presence. If you could gather these few items, it will save many lives. The diseases spread quickly and many are dying. Please, help me by finding the reagents so that I can use them to make an antidote. Thank you so much. You bring hope and light to these dark and troubled times. I wish for you to have this in the hopes that it will aid you in your battle against the darkness. I know that I ask much of you, but I must now ask that you find a pool of clear water. Take these containers, fill them, and return them to me as soon as you can. With the clear water, I can create an elixir of wondrous power that will benefit us all. Have you brought what I need? The clear water will allow me to create a very powerful elixir. Fill the containers that I gave you and return with them. Very good, my friend. Very good. Just give me a minute to mix these ingredients. Perfect. Here is some of the elixir as promised.
A vast and mysterious treasure, you say? Maybe I could be interested in picking up a few things from you. Or better yet, don't you need some rare and expensive supplies to get you through this ordeal? The care and feeding of demons is definitely not an interest of mine. Here is a piece of friendly advice. If you get the chance, kill anything you see down there. If you were to find any trace of Iswal or the blade Azurath, even I would be impressed. That is definitely one of a kind. I don't know who this flesh doom is, but I have heard rumors of an ebon blade that cleaves a soul from the body. Even I would not try to sell that thing, no matter what the profit. If you find it, you should do as Tremaine says and destroy it as quickly as possible. I've been looking for a map, but that certainly isn't it. You should show that to Adria. She can probably tell you what it is. I'll say one thing, it looks old. And old usually means valuable. Here over, psst. Chamber Butcher, the From Spell Portal Town the cast. Saying am I what see? Yet out it figured you haven't? Understand could you even so simple it make to try-dye? Chamber Butcher, the From Spell Portal Town the cast. Where is that stupid map? It was supposed to be between the rock and the tree before the bridge. Should be right. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you standing there. Rock, tree, bridge. I have no idea what you're talking about. Look, I know my prices are high, but one of my contacts had an accident, and I need some help refilling my more mundane inventory. I'll trade you a quality item if you can just complete this little list for me. Listen, I'll make it worth your time if you will get me what I asked you for. Besides, you know you want to find out what I'm going to give you in return. Thanks. This should hold me over until I can find a new errand boy. Too bad you're so busy. Oh yeah, here's your part of the bargain. Psst, over here. I have something very special for sale today. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I can just tell that it's great. I'm gonna offer you a bargain. 1,000 gold takes it. Right now, no questions and no returns. Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. I acquired this strange book. I know it must do something big, but you need a crystal eyepiece to read it, so it's useless to me. However, I would be willing to trade you this rare and mystical tome for just a few things. Look, this very special book that I have can be yours for so little. Don't tell anyone what a great deal I'm giving you, or it would ruin my reputation. Amazing! You actually found everything I wanted. Well, here's the book, but you're going to have to find a crystal eyepiece to read it. Good luck!
So, you seek knowledge concerning the wars of hell, do you? Cryptic tomes speak of great battles that determine which of the demonic lords are to rule over hell. They also mention a bitter rivalry between two of these lords, Osmodon, who led the Horned Death against the armies of light, and Belial, known as the Lord of Lies. Their hatred of each other is eternal, the reasons for their loathing lost even to themselves. Tales abound that the mad wizard Horizon somehow trapped the lieutenants of these two lords of hell within his sanctum. There can be no more dangerous a path to tread than the one that falls alongside of demons. Should you also seek this path, watch your life and your soul very carefully, my friend. Farnham has taken to drinking quite heavily since his encounters in the labyrinth. But within the ramblings of this drunken man rests a legend well steeped in myth and mystery. Sit for a moment, my friend, and let me tell you of Iswal and Azurath. The saga of Iswal takes place during the lost battles in hell. Iswal was an angel who was given charge of the Holy Rune Blade, Azurath. Leading a daring assault on the Hell Forge, Iswal was set upon by hundreds of blackened demons and was fatally wounded. The fiends cast the dying angel into a dark pit where the powers of chaos transformed him as he drowned in a whirlpool of burning blood. Evil possessed Iswal. The feathers of his wings burned away to reveal leathery skin, and horns ripped through the flesh of his head. When he finally arose from that black pit, Iswal was an angel no more. Transformed into a creature of evil, he was once again given charge of Azurath, assuring that the blade would never again be used against the denizens of hell. An island where angels watched? Although Farnham's memory is often cloudy these days, that does seem familiar. Perhaps the ancient chronicles of the Sin War can help us. Ah, yes, here is something. In a time long forgotten, a sea of blue rested on the edge of the fiery netherworld. This was an oasis for those who acted as the watchmen over the gates of hell. Angels and warriors of light could use this place to heal themselves and gather their strength. It was also a staging area where they could train and prepare for the Sin War. Legends speak of a trinity of rocks that hide the path to this island of the sunless sea. The priest Tremaine is a holy man from an ancient order. Their dealings with the evil forces at work are well respected and well documented. I too have heard legends that speak of the cursed demon blade called Shadow Fang. It is said to consume the tortured souls of its victims. These souls are trapped within its ebon blade and augment its unholy power. I have also read of a great hell forge where even the mightiest weapon could be created or destroyed. Tread carefully when dealing with Shadow Fang and its master, lest you be drawn into the sword as well. There was a time when this town was a frequent stop for travelers from far and wide. Much has changed since then, but hidden caves and buried treasure are common fantasies of any child. Wirt seldom indulges in youthful games, so it may just be his imagination. So the legend of the map is real. Even I never truly believed any of it, I suppose it is time that I told you the truth about who I am, my friend. You see, I am not all that I seem. My true name is Deckard Cain, the Elder, and I am the last descendant of an ancient brotherhood that was dedicated to keeping and safeguarding the secrets of a timeless evil. An evil that, quite obviously, has now been released. The evil that you move against is the Dark Lord of Terror, known to mortal men as Diablo. It was he who was imprisoned within the labyrinth many centuries ago. The map that you hold now was created ages ago to mark the time when Diablo would rise again from his imprisonment. When the two stars on that map align, Diablo will be at the height of his power. He will be all but invincible. You are now in a race against time, my friend. Find Diablo and destroy him before the stars align. We may never have a chance to rid the world of his evil again. I am sure that you tried your best, but I fear that even your strength and will may not be enough. Diablo is now at the height of his earthly power, and you will need all your courage and strength to defeat him. May the light protect and guide you, my friend. I will help in any way that I am able.
These sound like dark creatures indeed. I am ignorant in matters of this nature, but I would assume that our storyteller may know of such legends. There is an old story of an angel named Iswal, but I don't remember much more than that. Wirt is talking backwards again? Oh, I hate it when he does that. I don't have time to help you decipher his riddle, but I will tell you one thing. Don't get involved with that rapscallion. I saw the exorcism. It was incredible how Tremaine drove the evil spirit from that man's racked and tortured body. I pray that something that horrific never happens to anyone here ever again. I'll bet that Wirt saw you coming and put on an act just so he could laugh at you later when you're running around the town with your nose in the dirt. I'd ignore it. The caravan stopped here to take on some supplies for their journey to the east. I sold them quite an array of fresh fruits and some excellent sweetbreads that Garda had just finished baking. Shame what happened to them. Your brave tales of fighting demons have reminded me of something, good master. A traveler passed through here some time ago. He was quite proud of a very unique weapon he held, and while becoming quite drunk, boasted of its power. I never saw him again, and I suspect that he ventured too close to the cathedral. Have you ever seen that traveler I told you about? The one with the enchanted weapon? Well, I suppose that he left our village as so many others have. Or he must be dead. Yes, that is certainly the weapon that he wore. You know, I've been thinking about something else that traveler said. He inferred that the true powers of the weapon would be unleashed only when it tasted the blood of a very specific kind of creature. Were the stories the traveler told us true? Oh, I see you don't know yet. Well, I clearly recall that he said by slaying a certain monster, the weapon you found would become something quite special. While I understand that your purpose may be of a higher calling, surely some well-earned gold would be welcome. Some townspeople from a nearby village have offered a reward for the destruction of a creature that razed their homes and property. They demand positive proof that the creature has been slain, and I can only think of one way to do that. You can say whatever you want, but without proof I cannot give you the reward. Oh, disgusting, but certainly proof enough for anyone. Here's your reward as promised. Good master, a moment of your time, please. My tavern was broken into during the night. No one was hurt, but many items were stolen, including a chest belonging to a mysterious wanderer who once stayed here. I found the body of a thief near the cathedral with telltale wounds from one of the creatures below marking his broken body. Some of the stolen goods were near the body, but the chest and the key to open it were nowhere in sight. If you should find those keys while on your brave crusade, you should recover them. Then, if you find the chest, you can open it and see what secrets it contains. Perhaps it will be something that can help you on your quests. Remember, good master, the chest is locked and is useless without the key. If you do find the chest and get the key, you should see what's inside. I don't expect the owner back here again. I see that you have found the key. Now you just need to find the chest that it belongs to.
You must destroy the 2 demons that Horizon has trapped within his sanctum at all costs. Should they escape from their imprisonment, they will create a link to this world that will make what lies below the cathedral seem like a children's tale. The once proud Iswal is trapped deep beneath the surface of this world. His honor stripped and his visage altered, he is trapped in immortal torment, charged to conceal the very thing that could free him. The lair of the Butcher is steeped in demonic power, and casting any spell of passage there could cause unexpected results. This legendary place is real, and great rewards await you should you find it. Nothing more can I say. You must be ever watchful, for Fleshdoom is an enemy who is both cruel and quick. His ebon blade is composed of the essence of evil. If you can destroy both of them, it would do much to weaken his dark master. Maintain your quest. Finding a treasure that is lost is not easy. Finding a treasure that is hidden, less so. I will leave you with this. Do not let the sands of time confuse your search. Hello, good friend. I have been working on a means to increase the strength of my potions. I believe that I could brew better potions if you could just find me the correct reagents. Remember, with the correct reagents, my potions are more powerful. Excellent. Just a pinch should do it. Here is a sample. It seems that there are many uses for the scrolls which are found beneath the church. I should be able to scribe a book of magic if I had enough of the proper scrolls to study. Remember, with enough scrolls, I can create a book of magic for you. Yes, I can see that when I combine these scrolls just so, I will teach you what I have learned so that you may also know more secrets of this magic. I have a quest for you, if you are brave enough to accept it. Great power can be found in some of the devices that may be hidden below the church. With the right ones, I could work wonders. Remember, the right device in my hands can become quite powerful. This is amazing. The mystic energies in this crystal are powerful, but unfocused. If you could find for me a specific staff to channel its power through, the crystal holds a magic that is strong, but you need to find the correct staff with which to focus its energy. Hand me that staff and stand back. Vitate chlorum ondunium. It is complete.